Hi/X/. I wanna share stories about my crazy as fuck neighbor. I'll green text for faster consumption of and hopefully better spooks. Here be dump. Be me. Live on 11th floor in this old ass apartment building. It's pretty chill. Don't hear a lot of noise from other apartments. Maybe a party at times or something. But nothing now due to COVID. Late night. Watching comfy vids on it. And trying to doze off to Snoozeville. Hear a faint scream. But think nothing of it. Hear it a second time. The fuck was that? Put it on mute and listen. Hear it again but now way louder. It's absolutely horrific. Something I've never heard before. Loud female scream sounding like somebody is about to die at any second. Hear some rumbling around, like somebody is quickly moving from one side of the room to the other and breaking the furniture along the way. All of a sudden dead quiet shitting myself in anticipation. It dies down a bit and I make my way to the main doors, open the doors to the hallway and listen. Hear just the sound of the fluorescent lights and an empty hallway. My sensory levels are at 11. Hear it again. Nope. JPG. Frequencies bounce like a pinball all around the hallway. Can't tell if it's coming from above or below. Another one comes right after. This one really long and drony. That's it. Call the cops. Compose myself and dial 911. Try to tell them that somebody is screaming in the building. Notice how my voice shakes. Panic slowly sets it, but manage to give them enough info. They say they'll be here soon. Try to make some tea to calm myself down, but I still listen. If she'll scream again, she does a couple of more times in much shorter intervals. Try to figure out what's happening and try to make sense of it. Screams coming in irregular rhythms. Only one female scream. No sign of anyone else. No sign of any begging or threats like in typical domestic disputes. Hear that somebody opens the water right before she starts screaming. Decide to say fuck it and venture again into the hallways. Super spooked, slowly walking round the hallways waiting for her to scream again. Hear nothing. 6 policemen come. They ask me shit about the incident. They say somebody reported the screams as well. Think thank God it's not me just imagining things or anything like that. Tell them everything and they say they will check. Go back to my apartment. The screams conveniently stop, go back to bed, watch Bob Ross and fall asleep 2 hours later. Next morning leave my apartment for work. See group of neighbors at the bottom floor talking to each other. They are talking about the screams. Some say that they heard a faint scream coming from a woman. A guy chips in that he went to explore to see where it was coming from, but couldn't find anything. Later found out that he lives under me and is the same guy that called the police. Tell them my side of the story and mention the water. One woman theorized that it's probably somebody on PCP or some bad drug, since like me, she didn't notice any other voices apart from her. The explorer neighbor says that somebody might be attacked, since the screams were inducing hardcore fear. Go to work and try to forget about it. Return back and do my usually routine of dinner, 4chan and it. Fucking hear 'em again. This time try to figure out where they are coming from. Long intervals of pause make it extremely difficult to figure out where they are coming from. Standing on the hallway like an idiot for 20 minutes. Hear scream. Don't know if it's coming from above me or down. Try going up and wait, get fucking spooked standing in the dark and listening closely. Hear it again. Still can't figure out where they are coming from. Get tired of waiting. Go back to the apartment. Watch more it. No screams. Fall asleep. Next morning I bump into the explorer neighbor that lives under me. Strike up a convo about the screams. He says he heard them again and went to take a look. Still couldn't figure out from where they're coming from. He literally though they were coming from an empty cabinet that somebody left on the hallway like years ago. It was of course empty. He also called the police. They said that they will send somebody, but it's probably somebody just tripping balls. Few days quiet, sleep pretty normally, dream comfy dreams when all of a sudden, scream louder than ever, wake up in hardcore days. WTF was that? Scream getting louder, hear thumps. Somebody starts frantically banging on my door, almost shit myself shaking. Nope. Compose myself and try to make it to the door. Open door and hear the screaming, coming from way down echoing. Some other people come out confused as fuck. 2 of them venture out. I go along. They see that somebody has left the building as there was a slipper in the middle of the floor. Somebody calls the police and tries to explain. They come and do their Usual business, some more searching the area, go back up to my app, can't fall asleep. Next morning go downstairs, ground floor occupied by 2 cops. They ask me if I was here last night, say yeah with some other people, because of the spooky banging and screaming. Satisfied with my answers they leave, see explore a neighbor, and ask what's going on. He says that he came down around 6 AM to walk his dog, saw some sticks and dirt scattered through the ground floor. Sticks were moved in a formation that made up a sentence. It said I will not break the mirror, I will not lose him. They figured it was probably the screaming lady before the police came to take a report. Get a bit spooked, go to work, get back and see that somebody left a note on the leaflet board. It said if you need somebody to talk to, we are here for you. Please come to app 47, their surname. Your concerned neighbors, go up and sleep. Quiet for almost 2 weeks. Life gets back to normal. One day return from work, go towards the escalators. It takes forever to come down and somehow I decide that it would be a brilliant idea to walk up to the 11th floor, listen to music on headphones, and walk the stairs. Song ends and I hear the screams through my headphones. Stop for a second, put down headphones and notice that the screams are extremely loud. Soon hear somebody running from the bottom floor towards me with great speed. Put 2 and 2 together. Hardcore nope. Start running like a maniac. The screams are getting louder. Too pussy to turn my head and take a look. Trying to keep up the pace. Look down and see that somebody is grabbing the rail. It's a hand with long fingers. Double fucking nope. Finally make on the 11th floor and run like hell to my apartment. Open, get in, close and lock. Breathing heavy, listen and hear how she runs past my apartment and towards the upper floors. Call police. By now they are sick of our calls, but they still send someone. They finally manage to locate her in the upper apartment. Some middle-aged lady who has some mental problems. Turns she was off the pills for months and had episodes. Later found out she was a domestic abuse victim from somebody who talked to her daughter. She was seeing her dead husband/abuser coming from the mirror, but didn't want to destroy it since she was missing him in some fucked up way. It explains the sticks I guess. Later found out that she was moved somewhere else. Life goes back to normal. Kinda sad story Dsu.